This is another Goth Tomboy ASMR audio. You can find extended audios and juicy exclusives on my website, gothtomboyasmr.com. Now put your headphones in so I can talk to you properly. So, you're the one who's been demanding a place in my army. Speak then. Go on. Make your plea. Well, you're right, I do need soldiers. I take it you've heard the tidings from the front. But I just don't understand. Why volunteer for such a grim duty? Why not stay home with your family where it's safe and familiar? War is not a privilege or a grand adventure to distant lands. I'm sure you've heard many tales making it seem so, but it is a beastly, horrifying thing. You should feel fortunate it's not being asked of you. Things are not yet so desperate for us to start drafting daughters. How about this? I will keep you in mind if it ever gets to that point. I suppose it's admirable for you to wish to serve your queen in this way. You are so brave. What a sweet girl, insisting to die for the kingdom, but it just isn't necessary right now, so go on home. You will serve me best tending to your family until you have a husband to tend to you, and then raising children for this kingdom as brave as yourself. Go on. Oh. Are you refusing to leave? Oh, wow. You look awfully upset. You know, I thought I might have noticed something there. When I spoke of husbands, correct? Huh. Tell me, are you here to escape your duties? Are you promised some husband you don't like? Quiet now. You were just so chatty a moment ago. Fine, don't tell me. Keep it to yourself. It wouldn't have changed anything. I was simply curious. And while I understand the desire to rebel, that doesn't mean I'll tolerate petty tantrums in my hall. So, I will give you one last chance to get up and leave of your own volition before my guards throw you out. I suggest you pick up your feet and whatever dignity you have left. I see. Guards. Oh, quite some fight in you. At least you're entertaining. Oh, quite a lot of fight in you. Oh my, would you mind giving that back? I think my knights tend to need their swords. Although, I'm not sure whether I should be impressed or annoyed with you for disarming him. Tell me, Sir Triston, when's the last time you had a sword aimed at your throat?
My apologies, Your Grace. I was simply off guard. I did not expect such a pathetic-looking girl to—
I see. So, all an assassin must be is meek and dressed in women's clothes for you to let your guard down. Is that what you're telling me? Huh. I didn't realize my life was so easily threatened in your care. Lower the sword. I said drop the sword, girl. I can't protect you further if you continue to make this scene. You've already committed treason and endangering the crown. Are you trying to get imprisoned? I suppose that's one way to escape an unwanted life, but if you spill blood in my hall, right in front of me, I will have no choice but to make an example of you. And you will weep for the days your only torment was a marriage to some withered old farmer or whatever you're running from. Cross this line, and even the gods won't recognize what's left. Not so quick. She is far too amusing to let rot in a dungeon.
Your Grace, it sets a poor example for a commoner to raise hands. Nay, sword against a knight.
Spare me your whining. You should not be so easily riled up and disarmed in the first place, let alone by someone without your training. It seems everyone has so many complaints today. Tell me why you wish to join my army. What are you running from? I see. Still choosing silence. And why is that? Is it a secret? Is it hard to talk about? Are you embarrassed about it? Is it something shameful? You think you're the first girl who's come here gritting her teeth and showing me the blood under her nails, hoping I might save her. That I might free her from a life of churning butter and making babies. But as I've said, I've no need for girl soldiers. So, you will become a boy. You must crawl before you walk, after all. And perhaps you will become a man. And you will learn to love being a man. To walk in the room and be seen as powerful. Not for a woman, not shockingly so, just expected. As mundane as it is to expect you to breathe. Because there is nothing special about a competent knight. And there is nothing special about you. You're meant to blend into the background. That is a requirement. Does that clarify why girl soldiers are an issue? I do not seek stars or heroes or revolutionaries. I seek soldiers. Chess pieces I move at my will. And you will learn to be a good pawn, knight, rook, even king, if I so wish. You will learn to be whatever I need. Useful, obedient, and most importantly, mine. Is that understood? Good. You will be surrounded by men who need no training in the art of being men. You will march with them, you will fight with them, and you will surpass them. Because you will be a man trained by me to be specifically the kind of man I need. Fall behind them, and that is an insult I won't take lightly. You for your life knelt at men's feet. Stupid, reckless things who ruin everything they touch, not even pausing to contemplate it. A glutton doesn't pray for the pig's forgiveness. It is simply meat. And you, simply meat. As a man, the first girl you will ruin is yourself. You will tear her apart, strip her to the tendon, crack her bones from marrow until there is nothing left of her. Nothing but the blood increase in your mouth. You'll no longer recognize yourself, even in your own dreams. And when you kneel again, it'll be to the creature you've built from her offal. Cruel and hungry as any other man. You were sold pretty lies of freedom and choice and fables, but you cannot afford those. The world wants its pound of flesh. So you can spread your legs while your eyes glaze over and you find ways to pass the time. Or you can pick up the knife and eat. I do not need squealers. I need butchers. Are you a butcher? Speak up, boy. No, that is actually quite incorrect, but lying is a man's favorite pastime, so you're already doing so well. Bring the maesters. Let them assess our budding knave. Do not mistake my patience for kindness, and do not waste my time with virginal modesty. A knight does as his queen commands, and the maesters must assess you. Good boy. You will be put on a strict diet and regimen. You must become strong enough to bear armor and wield a sword without faltering. You will eat like a soldier. No delicacies, no comforts, although I'm sure you're used to that. And you will sleep in the stables, rising before the sun to train. You've already lost years to idle hands and childish things, and now you'll make up for it with sweat and blood. Oh, I know. I'm sure you've had your fair share of fights and hardship. I know. You're a peasant. Of course you have. But you've never seen war. Don't be so naive as to conflate the two. Oh. Are you offended? Then speak up, boy. I see your snarl, yet you cast your eyes down like a frightened girl. What don't you understand about what I've said? You are not a girl, so stop squirming like one. Do you think your anger would intimidate me? Is that it? You can't begin to understand the reverence I demand if you're too meek to even look me in the eye. I am the one who makes and breaks men, so raise your fucking head and hold my gaze. Now show me your teeth, you crunchy mutt. Good boy. The maesters will prepare an herbal elixir for you. You will drink it daily at the exact same time every day and without question. It will help speed along the changes. You. Yes, you. The knight whose sword he unsheathed in front of all of us. How embarrassing. Tag along to the infirmary while the maesters finish their assessments. Afterwards, see that he's given new garments befitting his station and show him around. Once I've endured this endless whining of small folk, send him to my chambers. Do you have an issue with those instructions? Would you like to line up and voice a complaint as well? No?
No, Your Highness. I'll see to it at once.
That's right. I trust you well. I'll see you tonight, knave. Be a good dog, won't you? There you are, our man of the hour. Clear the room. I wish to speak privately.
Yes, Your Grace.
Well, I see you survived your first day as a boy. How are your assessments? I trust you were poked and prodded properly. And I see they've bonded your chest for you. Were you shown how to remove and reapply it? Good. And my knight, did he behave? After disgracing me like that, he's lucky I didn't have him hung in the square. But since you embarrassed me as well, it's only fitting that he become your teacher. You'll be getting quite acquainted in the months ahead. Yes, you disarmed him, that is true. But he knows the protocols of knighthood, things you cannot simply teach yourself. And more importantly, he's seen war, something you've not. And I think you need a teacher with a bit of hatred for you. You'll spend the day trying to outdo one another, take turns humiliating each other. It's really an ideal environment for you to grow in. Oh, there's that bitter little glare again. Such an angry puppy. My knight won't lay a hand on you in any way that undermines my plans. And I'm not foolish enough to trust it to chivalry. I know how men are, even amongst yourselves. He's simply more terrified of me than he is eager to break you. Your task is to be too good for him to kill you. Stay on guard. Don't slip up in any ways he could write off as a training accident. If you can't manage that, you weren't worth these efforts in the first place. Enough of that. Now, as for you, did you behave today? Good boy. You're learning. Let me look at you. Periodically, you'll come to my quarters so I can personally assess and train you in privacy. The maesters handle your body, Sir Triston your sword, and I shape your mind. Perhaps even your soul, if you believe in all that. Starting with this, stand properly. Shoulders back. No, not like that. You look like a rooster with his chest puffed out. At ease. Don't think so hard, all right? Hold your head up high. Lead with your chest. But don't exaggerate it. Better. Now, let's work on your voice. Say, yes, Your Grace. Deeper. Not like a caricature, you're forcing it. I can hear your voice straining. Perhaps a hands-on approach is needed. Just imagine the sound settling here, where my hand is, deep in your belly. Let it settle here before it leaves your lips. Try again. Again. Don't flinch. My hand isn't choking you. I am just feeling the vibration, feeling the muscles in your throat. One more time. Better. But your pulse flutters so quickly. Do I truly unnerve you so? Or is it something else? Tell me. What crosses your mind when you look at me? What do you wish for? To scorn me, strike me, maybe even ruin my honor? There we go again, looking down. I've already expressed to you how much it infuriates me when you do that. Eyes up. Answer me. Or shall I simplify it? When you look at me, what do you want to do?